neuroendocrine tumors, another trial which is definitely similarly important. Please.
Great. Thank you for the invitation. So on behalf of my co-authors, as well as the RADIANT-4 investigators, I'll be presenting the title, the abstract titled Everolimus in Advanced Non-Functional Neuroendocrine Tumors of Lung and Gastrointestinal Origin, Efficacy and Safety Results from the Placebo-Controlled Double-Blind Multicenter Phase 3 RADIANT-4 study during the presidential session of the European Cancer Congress tomorrow. So well-differentiated neuroendocrine tumors are a group of heterogeneous malignancies that can arise from different anatomic sites. Approximately 26% of neuroendocrine tumors are functional, meaning that they make a hormone that causes specific symptoms, while about 74% are non-functional. RADIANT-3, a previous study, has previously demonstrated robust benefit for everolimus in pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors, and has led to the worldwide approval of everolimus as standard treatment option for pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors. Prior Phase 2 and Phase 3 study has also demonstrated activity of everolimus in non-pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors. In a prior study, RADIANT-2, the additional everolimus to octreotide was associated with a 5.1 months improvement in median progression-free survival among patients with functional or carcinoid syndrome patients. However, the difference was not statistically significant due to likely in part due to randomization imbalances. Effective option for patients with advanced progressive non-functional neuroendocrine tumors of lung and GI origin remains very limited. In fact, there are no agents approved or has demonstrated any activity in patients with lung neuroendocrine tumors. RADIANT-4 is the first large placebo-controlled Phase 3 study to evaluate the efficacy and safety of everolimus in advanced non-functional progressive lung or GI neuroendocrine tumors. Between April of 2012 and August of 2013, a total of 302 patients with advanced non-functional neuroendocrine tumors of lung or gastrointestinal origin were enrolled from 97 centers in 25 countries worldwide. These were randomized 2-to-1 to everolimus at 10 milligrams per day or matching placebo. Key eligibility criteria included grade 1 or 2 histology and documentation of progressive disease within 6 months of study entry. Randomization was stratified by prior therapy with somatostatin analogs, primary site group, as well as WHO performance status. The primary endpoint of the study is progression-free survival by blinded central radiology review. Patients were followed by CT or MRI every 2 months during the first 12 months and every 3 months thereafter. Here's the results from the primary endpoint, progression-free survival by central radiology review. The median progression-free survival was 3.9 months in the placebo arm and 11 months in the everolimus arm. This corresponds to a hazard ratio of 0.48 or a 52% reduction in the risk of disease progression, leading to a significant p-value of less than 0.00001. The benefit was demonstrated early with early separation of the curve at the 2 months time point and was durable with the curves remaining separated for more than 18 months. The robust benefit was also confirmed in investigator-determined progression-free survival. Here, the median progression-free survival in the placebo arm was 5.5 months, and in the everolimus arm, 14 months. The 8.5 months improvement in median progression-free survival corresponds to a hazard ratio of 0.39, or a 61% reduction in the risk of disease progression. At the time of the progression-free survival analysis, we also conducted the first planned interim overall survival analysis. Analysis showed a 36% reduction in the risk of death in favor of everolimus treatment. At 37% information fraction, the p-value of 0.037 does not yet cross the significance boundary, which at this point is 0.002. At this early interim look, additional overall survival analysis will be conducted when the data is mature according to the statistical plan. In summary, RADIANT-4 demonstrated a statistically significant and clinically meaningful improvement in progression-free survival in patients with well-differentiated, advanced, progressive, non-functional neuroendocrine tumor of lung with GI origin. Everolimus therapy was associated with a 2.8-fold improvement in median progression-free survival from 3.9 months to 11 months. Interim overall survival analysis demonstrated a 36% reduction in the risk of death in favor of everolimus. Though not significant at this early interim threshold, additional analysis are planned according to the statistical plan as the data matures. Finally, the safety profile is consistent with the known safety profile of everolimus. And everolimus is the first targeted agent to show robust anti-tumor activity with acceptable tolerability across a broad spectrum of neuroendocrine tumors, including those arising from pancreas, lung, and the GI tract. Finally, we have to thank all the sites and patients who participated in this study. The RADIANT development program for everolimus is the largest one of its kind and has enrolled a total of over 1,300 patients across 4 studies. At this point, there's now data supporting the benefit of everolimus in terms of progression-free survival for neuroendocrine tumors of lung, pancreatic, as well as the gastrointestinal tract. Thank you.